Yo, what's up, Just Bassin' Around family? It is your boy Fisherman J, and welcome to another episode of Just Bassin' Around TV. In today's video, I am at a pond that I recently did a panfish video at, actually. We're gonna be bass fishing this time though, but we're gonna switch it up. We're totally gonna switch it up because there are some big bass in this pond. Every time that I come by this pond, I see some huge bass, schools of bass, and they are big and they're feeding on some big bluegill in this pond, as you guys saw in the previous video that I did at this pond. So in today's video, we are at this pond and we're gonna do some finesse fishing with some worms, minnows, things like that, just to get these bass. We're not gonna power fish it. We're not gonna go crazy because we don't wanna spook these bass, but I think it's gonna be a good one. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna get out here and finesse fish this pond, and let's get to it. Boom! All right, guys, so just before we take the first cast, I'm gonna show you guys my spinning setup. So right now, we're using 8-pound test line, and we have a drop shot right here. We're going to be using my medium heavy 7-foot rod. Extra tip, to get further cast out here because there is a lot of sticks and stuff like that in this pond. And we have a U-tail ribbon worm right here from Zoom. These worms right here. This is what we're using, June bug color, to start off our drop shotting. And I have a bunch of straight tail worms like trick worms, other curly tails too. And I got some minnow baits as well that I could throw in here as well that I'll show you guys throughout this video. But there is a lot of bass here, folks. Like, I've seen so many bass in this pond. These bass are so finicky. I doubt that they ever saw a lure in their life at this pond. And we're gonna have a little bit of car traffic as well. So just bear with me. But we're gonna take the first cast with this drop shot and we're gonna see what we can catch, folks. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's hope we can get one. So we're just gonna take the first cast with that drop shot. And today feels pretty good. I'm gonna get my drag set right real quick, just because we're using some pretty light line, 8-pound test. Just downsizing everything right now just because these bass are really finicky and I don't want them to be too pressured, if that makes sense. There we go. Got the drag set just where I like it. Let me get that grass off that weight there. And we're gonna take another cast here, folks. But like I was saying, man, there's some big bass in here and they're feeding on a lot of bluegill. There's a bunch of bluegills. Like I said, I did a video here before, caught a bunch of panfish, so that's mostly what they're eating on here. And all I'm doing is just lifting up my rod tip, dragging that worm back just because I nose hooked it, so I know it has a lot of action on it already. I don't really have to do too much. And it's starting to get colder and this pond's starting to clear up, grass starting to die a little bit more, so you really get to see these bass like swim through its water. And we're just gonna move down the bank some here. Probably take a cast in the middle here, folks, and we're just gonna bring it back to the bank. And just hopefully we'll get a nice bite. Oh my God, guys, there's a huge bass swimming right here. He's literally right there. Oh my Jesus, I see him right here, folks. There's a nice sized bass swimming right here. He's just passing through. I don't want to spook him. Oh my God, there's another one. There's another one right here. Oh my God, guys. I literally just looked to my left. There's a whole school of bass right here. There's a whole school of bass right here. There's literally a whole school of bass right here. There's a whole school of bass. Oh my God, they're on it. They see my lure. They gotta see it. They gotta see it. Oh my God, we just got hit. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. I missed him. I missed him. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, no, no. There's a whole school right here. There is a whole school right here. I kid you not. When I say there's a whole school of bass right here, there's literally a whole school of bass right here. And they're big. They are big. They're literally just out chilling in the middle. That's crazy. I need a bass. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Oh, we got one. We hooked up, guys. We hooked up on a nice one. We hooked up first fish. Yes, sir. Nice bass. 8-pound test line. Yes, sir. Nice bass right here, folks. Sorry for the camera shaking, but look at that bass. Healthy bass. Nice one. First fish on the drop shot. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. But let's get this hook out of his mouth and get this guy back in there safe. Once again, for you guys. Yes, sir. There he goes. He literally took my worm. I got to rig up on the worm, but this time I think I'm gonna try minnow. I'm gonna try something different real quick because I noticed I was missing my first 2 bites when I first got bit the first 2 times. So we're gonna put on the minnow and see how that goes real quick. So bear with us, folks. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So first fish wasn't too bad. I'll say he was a decent 2-pounder, man. He was pretty nice size, but he was schooling with so much bigger fish that we got to get out there and get. But we're gonna try these fluke smoking shad right here, folks. So we're gonna see what these can do. These little minnows right here, because there's a lot of bait fish in this water, a lot of bluegill, and I believe there is a couple shads in here, probably a small school of shad. So we're just gonna try this color right here, and you know, you just never can go back with smoking shad. So we're gonna rig that on, nose hook it as so, just like we did our worm, and we're gonna get out there, folks. We're gonna throw this drop shot back out here, and let's see if we can get another bass, folks. But that was a crazy bite. I literally felt him thump it like crazy. I think I'm on a lot of grass right now, in this area at least. And like I said, there's tons of bluegill in this pond, so I'm pretty positive this little minnow right here get hit. Oh my God. We just got hit. Oh my God, that's a big one. Oh my God, that's a big one, folks. That's a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. On the minnow. On the minnow. On the minnow, guys. On the minnow. Let's get him in. Let's get him in here. Oh my God, that is a big bass. That is a big bass, folks. Jesus. Look at that boy right there. That is a chunk. That is a chunk. Oh my gosh. Look at that. He ate the minnow up. He swallowed it. Second fish. That's all 3 pounds right there. That is all 3 pounds right there, guys. Jeez. Let's get that hook out of its mouth. We got to get a picture with this fish right here. We got to get a picture with this fish right here. Some guy just honked at me. Look at that. Nice fish. When I tell you that is a nice fish, that's a nice fish. We're going to get a nice picture with this guy and get a good release on him, folks. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Drop shot fishing, finesse fishing. That's what we came to do. We out here finesse fishing this new pond we've never been at, and we're getting on them. We're not power fishing. We're not hitting them too crazy. We're out here doing what we got to do. Let's get a picture with this guy. Nice bass right there, guys. Let's get a good release on him. Yes, sir. There he goes. He is out of here, guys. Second fish wasn't bad. All right, guys. I just wanted to say that was a nice size bass that we got on the smoking shad fluke. But what I really wanted to say was, when you guys get out here, when you find a new pond, when you get out here to any pond, especially ponds that you know a lot of people fish, finesse fish it first, man. You'll get a lot of bass doing it that way because you're downsizing, you're using light line, you're automatically you're you're pretty much gonna get a fish off the rip because you're not power fishing it. You're not using those big heavy baits. You're not, you know, going out there with a buzz bait. You're not going out there with a big old crawl on a 4/0 hook, Texas rig, with a, half ounce. You know what I'm saying? You're not going out there doing that. You're just going out there light line, same presentation, just a little bit smaller. You're gonna get them. So let's get back out here and let's go get some more, folks. All right, folks, we still got our minnow on here. Even though we caught that big bass just now, I'm surprised he didn't take it, but the bass we caught before that took our worm. So we're gonna get back out there and let's get another one. But like I said before, guys, I remember when I came out here and I was ultralight fishing with just grubs, catching like a bunch of sunfish. For the people that watched it, they can vouch for me. But I caught a bunch of sunfish out here and I was seeing a bunch of bass, and I'm like, ain't no way. Like, as many times as I come to this pond, I've never seen these bass like that. And it's crazy because I noticed there's more bait fish in this pond than anything. And the bass in here, there's probably small groups of bass, but they're big because that's all they're feeding on right now. Oh, we just got hit. We just got hit again. We just got hit. Oh yeah, he's playing with it right now, folks. He's on it. I was talking too much, but we're gonna take another cast out there. But we literally just had a little fish on there just now. That was crazy. And literally all I'm doing is just slowly lifting my rod tip up, like dragging it back. I'm not popping it or anything. I'm letting them take it. I'm letting that lure have as much action in it as possible. And I believe we just got hit, but we're getting a bite. But here and there, I do pop it up and down, especially if I run into a lot of grass. I pop it up and down. Right now, we got a lot of grass on there. Let's take that grass off there. There's a little drainage right here, a little drain system where we started at before. I'm gonna cast in it. We'll cast by it and bring it back. Oh, another one. Oh my God, that's a nice one too. Third fish. Oh, he's going crazy. That's a nice little guy right there. Yes, sir. Third fish on the minnow. Nice. I'll say this is about a 1 pounder, 1.5 pounder right here. But he's healthy. He's a healthy old guy right there. Third fish. Let's get him back in there. Thank you. Wow, guys. I'm telling you, I'm amazed right now of how we're doing. We're going crazy right now. I swear, man, this little hole right here, it's like a hot spot. Getting a bunch of bass right here. A bunch of bites, I mean. I'm not kidding. I think I just saw another bass. Can't believe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We hooked up again. Oh, oh, yeah. That's a nice one. Oh, he's jumping out the water. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a nice bass right there. Oh, he's going in the drain. Oh, he's trying to go in the drain. He's literally trying to go. He was trying to go in the drain. Let's get this guy in here. Oh my God, he's bigger than the other one. Look at that bass. Look at that bass. Let's get him. Let's get him up. That is a chunk. That is a chunk. Big bass, bro. Second big bass. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's get that hook out of its mouth. Got the hook out. Jeez. Look at that bass, guys. This is amazing. This is amazing right here. Crazy, bro. We come out here with the drop shot and we're just slaying them, folks. Wow. Let's get this guy back in the water. Thank you. What a big end. Let's get him back in there. And he's out. This is what we came to do. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm just amazed how we're out here. We're catching fish. You know, we out here doing what we got to do. But wintertime pressure ponds, a lot of ponds that's populated with a bunch of people that like to fish. Go finesse. People that's been power fishing all day, go behind them, go with that finesse rod, and you're gonna catch them. They've been power fishing all day, you know, throwing those big old baits. You come out here, downsizing it, changing the game up a little bit, you're gonna catch a bunch of fish. That's the best thing about it. And I'm being honest with you guys. Like there's literally tons of videos out there that tell you guys the same exact thing. See, like I was saying, I literally sight fished them. I watched them come up and eat that one. Look at that right there. This is the 4th fish right here, guys. A little small guy though. They got some color to them in this pond. They got some distinct patterns in this pond. Get that hook out of him. He's all good on the black trick worm. Let's get him back in there. We haven't even been here that long. We've probably been here for about 30 minutes now. And we're just doing amazing. And this is a small body of water. Like this is not even that big. This is a small body of water right here, folks. And we out here just catching them like crazy. Oh, I just missed one just now. That was crazy. All right, guys, so we're just chilling on the bench right here by the pond. So that is it for today's video. The bite slowed down after our last fish, and we cast around, went on the other side of the pond over here, cast around a couple of times too. I don't want to pressure this pond too much and go too crazy, just because I don't want to come back here one day and not catch fish, or they want to bite. So I'm gonna leave this pond alone for a while, and you know, hopefully one day in the future come back here and fish again. And that's the best thing about it, man, because you know, when we come back, the bass gonna be bigger, you know, things gonna be better, and maybe we can power fish this pond. So you know, that's one thing we can do. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of me finesse fishing. And one thing, and like I said, man, light line, downsize your lures, just like every video out there tells you. I'm gonna tell you, light line, downsize your lure, downsize your rod, and you'll get them, man. Those people that's out there for power fishing all year, throwing those big baits, chatter, big buzz bait, big soft plastics, big cranks, things like that. You know, crankbaits got a lot of noise. They, you know, it makes a lot of noise. Those bass get used to that. They get used to seeing the same thing. So you go behind the people that's using those, the people that's using everything, go behind them with the finesse technique, and you'll catch it. And that's what I wanted to tell you. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, Just Bassing Around family, for tuning in. Boo!